I want my audience to know that Dr. Bardia, he's the director of the Breast Oncology Program at UCLA, and he's here to talk about breast cancer. And we're going to get into it. Dr. Bardia, first of all, we're going to talk a little bit about metastatic breast cancer. Could you define a little bit, and I know it's very complex, what metastatic breast cancer is?
Metastatic breast cancer or stage 4 breast cancer essentially refers to breast cancer that has spread outside of the breast. So it has spread to the bones or the liver or other organs. That technically is considered metastatic breast cancer or stage 4 breast cancer. So it's an advanced form of breast cancer.
Thank you so very much. I've never heard it put that simply. Thank you very much. Why might a cancer treatment, I've heard, stop working when you have stage 4? Because people are so frightened of stage 4. And what happens if the treatment stops working?
So when a patient has metastatic breast cancer and is on treatment, the cancer can try to outsmart the treatment by developing mutations. And when there are mutations, the treatment can stop working, which can cause the cancer to grow and spread. And an example of this, the most common mutations seen in this setting are the ESR1 mutations, or mutations in the estrogen receptor. Nearly 1 out of 2 women with ER-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer who's on endocrine-based treatment can have detectable ESR1 mutations. So these are common mutations that can cause the current treatment to stop working, and that's why it's important to detect them.
Dr. Bardia, do you find the body a smart creation? And what I mean by that, you say the mutations, they become smart. So if the mutation is smart, is the body smart?
There are treatments. So the cancer can try to outsmart the treatment by developing these mutations, but there are specific treatments that are available directed towards these mutations. So the key is to discuss with your treating provider. So for an individual patient with breast cancer, you can ensure that you're getting the latest and the best treatment that's potentially available.
We as the patient, you guys tell us to talk to our providers. Now, you guys are oncologists and credentialed people. And when we are diagnosed with this or any other disease, we're lay people in the field. So when you say talk to our provider, what do you mean by that? Because he's got more knowledge and more experience and more information than us.
Absolutely. I think 2 key points. The first is talking to the provider about detecting mutations by a blood test. These mutations can be detected by a blood test, and that's why it's important to discuss this with your treating provider. And second is, if something is seen, discussing what that could mean in terms of treatment options. And that's why I'm here with Menarini Stemline to raise awareness about testing for these mutations, because this is something that's actionable, could have treatment implications.
Where do we get educated on these mutations? Just say a diagnosed person, they've gone through probably cancer and kind of treatment, but when they're told they have metastatic breast cancer, I'm thinking that changes the game.
It does. It does. And it is important to get information from a reliable source. For ESR1 mutations, there is a central website, knoesr1.com. So that's KNOWESR1.com, that has comprehensive information about what these mutations mean, how they're detected, how it could impact treatment options. So it is a central website that's available if you want to know more about these mutations.
Dr. Bardia, you come with a very stellar international reputation as a breast oncologist. Well, can I ask you this? This is a little bit off script, but what do you see going on with technology and medicine today for people who are diagnosed with this metastatic breast cancer?
A lot of progress is being made. Progress in terms of diagnostics. So like the ability to detect mutations by a blood test. This sounds like science fiction 10 or 15 years ago, and that's been made possible because of advances in the field. And second, in terms of therapeutics, there are specific treatments that are tailored towards different types of mutations. So, there's a lot of promise, a lot of advances being made, both in terms of diagnostics as well as therapeutics.
I'm so glad you stopped by the Valder Beebe Show. My audience is made of people born between 1946 and 1964, and I see there's a large swath of them who have dealt with breast cancer or cancers themselves. So this is very informative. Dr. Bhatia, once again, is there a place online that people can get more information?
Absolutely, and that's knoweSR1.com related to these mutations. KNOWESR1.com.
May you continue to be as smart and bright and as intelligent as you are in your field. And thank you so very much for stopping by the Valder Beebe Show. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Valder.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of the Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/ValderBeebeShow. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/ValderBeebeShow and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.